The notice from the HOA was cold and final, declaring the small, fenced plot at the edge of my backyard a violation. It was an unsightly structure that lowered property values and was to be removed within 30 days. To them, it was an eyesore. To me, it was everything, the sacred resting place of my great-grandmother and several generations before her, a tiny, hallowed piece of our tribe's long history on this land. I pleaded at their sterile meeting, my voice shaking with emotion, but the board, led by a rigid man named Mr. Henderson, was unmoved. Rules were rules. Despair settled in. On the 30th day, I stood alone by the graves, ready for a confrontation I couldn't win. But then, a quiet procession arrived. 3 tribal elders, my great-uncle among them, emerged from cars. They wore traditional regalia, their faces etched with the wisdom of centuries. Without a word, they simply stood around the burial ground, a silent, powerful presence. Mr. Henderson approached, clipboard in hand, but his demands died in his throat. The elders began a low, rhythmic chant, the ancient language weaving through the pines, making the manicured lawns feel suddenly small and young. Mr. Henderson stood frozen, not by threat, but by a profound, uncomfortable realization. He was not just facing a homeowner, but the living breath of history itself. The elder's quiet dignity was an unassailable force. Finally, he lowered his clipboard and simply walked away. The HOA never spoke of it again. The burial ground remained, a quiet testament that some things are beyond the reach of any rulebook.